and let's get to it. There it is. The album. Damn. And that's all I had to say after watching this. I said, or listening to it, damn. Finally. What do you mean finally? It just came out. Just came out yesterday. This is really an early review because, you know, with Kendrick's music, you gotta like sit with it for a minute. You gotta sit with it so you can go over it. Too much, you know, like wow. Listening to it over and over, because certain songs I didn't like. Now I started to say, okay, it's all right. I can listen to it. Because one time I listened to it through the phone and it didn't do the song justice. But you listen to it in the car, it have a whole different feel to it. But overall, I would say it is not what it's hyped up to be. The first 3 songs are the best songs on the album. DNA is a bomb. That is that's a classic. DNA, even the intro, Blood, and Yah, all 3 of those songs right there will knock people's heads off. And then it starts to take a mellow. It starts going mellow. Element is dope too. Let me not say that. Element is dope. I thought Element was whack at first, but Yah and Element, to me, they grew on me. That's why I say you gotta, some of these songs you gotta go back and listen to. But you guys were assuming that he was gonna drop an album you like the Hard Part 4. You listen to the Hard Part 4 and you thinking you finna get that kind of album. And this is an entirely different from the sound of a Hard Part 4. I said, oh, wow. This is entirely different. You know, I heard about you misusing your influence. You know, he's become the political poet. You know, something he's always been. Of course, it's too early for a review. This is an early review. But it's not what it's hyped up to be. Out of 4 stars, I give it 2.5 in my early reviews. 2.5. Creatively, I think it's up there. Don't get me wrong. But it did not live up to the hype. Out of 4, 2.5 is halfway average. Okay, since we haters, okay, which one would you listen to? Big Sean album or Damn? I decided a Damn. Which one you think? I think the album would have probably been better if they didn't hype it up so much. They hyped Humble up like Humble was the greatest song of all time. And it was all right, but it wasn't outstanding. I'm like, what? Why? What is all this hype about? The hype is what kills it. But creatively, the music, I want to listen to. I got to get into the lyrics. Humble was all right, but it wasn't messing with no. I mean, No More Interviews dumps all over that song. Yep, that's the Jimmy Iovine marketing train. Because you got everybody in here. He's a genius. Remember Kendrick's BET Cypher? Your rhyme ain't none unless you got some Kendrick in it. You thought that was lyric of the year. The way everybody went crazy. That's called promotion and marketing. More Life? What, y'all want to compare this album to More Life? Really? Wow. So I decided right now, it's like the best album to come out this year. I decided it was better than More Life. Easy. That was easily done. Now what else you got? Damn is greater than More Life? It's hard to say. I'll tell you, I gotta listen to it more because a lot of the songs on Damn, they're not that good. To me. You know, I'm like, man, this mode, I'm not feeling this energy for this song or this beat or anything. But like I said, some songs grew on me. Yes, the Michael Jackson video is out now. You guys can check that out. So y'all tell me, how do y'all rate the album out of 4 stars? How do you rate Damn? And then put your age right next to it. Rate it and then put your age. Okay, there we go. Now it's making sense. Okay, now people lying about their age. You got 20-year-old people trying to say they 30 in their 30s. I'm going to listen to Damn in the car. And then that'll be it. I got to finish putting on my dress. Eight out of 10. Wow. I guess you guys don't know what fire is. So you guys think this album is better than Big Sean album? Seriously. I forgot to put my shirt on. So I gotta roll like this now. Oh well. So you say it's better than More Life? He got a beat on there that's better than Free Smoke. Where's his fake loves? I don't hear none of that. Passion fruit. He got a song better than Passion Fruit on there. It's a lot of hype. Element, yeah, Element is dope. Element is nice. It's one of them songs that grew on me. You want to see Carcino? I will be at Star Wars Celebration. And shouts out to all the people that was there that I met yesterday. We took pictures. Jamal, Chris, who's the other guy? Can't remember your name. Steven, that's it, Steven. I'm glad you guys like the videos. And my man from Australia that came out, even though he liked my sister more than me. Okay, I get you. But thank you for supporting the page. Oh, really, dude? LeBron James? Why would I talk about Lil Wayne going to Rock Nation when a year ago he said the same exact thing? Lil Wayne don't know where he going. That's where he wanna be. That wasn't even news. It's like, dude, Wayne, you said this last year. Oh, I did. Yeah, you were on stage and you said you was going to Rock Nation. Yeah, it's your money, baby. He don't know where he going. Right after he said that, the lawyer probably told him, you idiot. Can't say that yet. David East or Kendrick? Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it, man. Oh, I tell you one thing, man. Star Wars Celebration, boy, it's like being part of a gang. Anybody bother you, they be like, somebody bothering you? I'll be like, no, nobody bothered me. You got protection for life. You need anything. I'll be like, man, I need a water. You need a lawyer. Water. Kylo Ren needs water. Bring him a water. I'm like, jeez, I need y'all at the crib. I got these teenagers, they ready to go to war for me. Somebody say something the wrong way, that's it. You want me to take care of them? I'll be like, no, that's all right, let them live. You lucky. He said, let them live. There was a few things I wanted to say. What is your favorite song on the album? My favorite song on the album is DNA. Period. Hands down, DNA is the best song. Ooh, I still got stripper money. Yep. Element. Element's dope. Ya is dope. I'm telling you, that's why I say he started the album off great. The first 3-4 songs. Who said loyalty? That Rihanna song? Come on, man. Man, this thing make me look like I got my clothes on backwards. See, I shouldn't have a white shirt on. I'm quite sure they're going to let me know when I get in there. They're going to be, where's your shirt? I'll be like, I forgot my shirt. Alright, switch this around. And you see the brother on there today. See that? That's like a picture of me, don't it? You got this, you can get in. Passion Fruit, I could ride out to that. They two different type of albums, but what happened is the mood changed to a more mellow sound. Kendrick Lamar has made a lane already. I don't want to see Kendrick Lamar making Drake records. You see what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar should not be making a Drake record. Housekeeping's supposed to be here by now. Rick Ross got the greatest album out so far. That was good. That was good. Rick Ross got the greatest album out so far. Oh, man. You made the dark side laugh on that one. Truck, 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 truck. Truck, 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 truck. Truck, 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 truck. Truck, 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 truck. I'm gonna set these right here so that when she come in, she can see it. Don't it look like a dress? That's why I say I don't know how women get dressed. That's why I say I'm not taking this off to put a shirt on. Now women be like, I'm finna go get changed. I'll be like, I see why it take them so long. I wear this once every 3 years. This supposed to go on the shelf. Now I gotta wear this again in December. Imagine wearing this in December when it's like, let me say, 10 degrees outside. Truck, 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 truck. Oh gosh. Nas had the best verse on that album. Easy. Nas' verse on that album showed you how bad Rick Ross is. You want to know how bad of a rapper Rick Ross is? Listen to that song with him and Nas. Well, let you talk about the concept. Talk about the concept of the album Damn. Because we've already covered Damn, but Damn. Go ahead. What's up with the concept, man? Tell us about the concept. What is the concept behind Damn? Come on, Trez. Somebody said, damn, that S sucked. That was the concept. What concept is all over the place? I'm trying to get noticed by Hollywood by going to Star Wars and wearing this. That, I guess I'm kind of going to stand out. At Star Wars Celebration, if I'm dressed up like this. I'm the only one that's going to be out there like this. Oh, that trailer was fire. Oh, Mad City. Mad City is way better than Damn. Come on now. No, see, the thing is, it's more political, but it has a turn to where the sound is mellow. See, here's the thing about Kendrick. Kendrick known as the angry rapper. Okay? He's the angry, conscious rapper. When you do that, and then you try to switch to mellow it out and make mellow songs, because that's what's kind of popping now, you got the angry guy on the mellow beats, and it don't blend well. What works for Drake is not going to work. Okay, here I am. Somebody tried to kick me off. I don't know. Somebody didn't like me talking the truth about Kendrick's album. Like I said, Mad City is better. Yeah, they watching.
Together, we will destroy the Resistance and the Last Jedi.
And the Last Jedi. I will destroy all of you. Kendrick Lamar's album, Damn, is not better than Mad City. I don't care what you say. Understand that.
Don't fight it. You know you can't. I'm immune to the light. No one will stand in our way. No one. You know what I've come for. That weapon is mine.
Now that we're back on point, batteries are recharged. Got my OJs on. Now, That will open people's minds to the Hebrew Israelite religion. If they needed their minds opened listening to that album, then we are worse off than we thought. Almost no one mentions the fact that he mentions a lot of things that are connected to the Hebrew Israelite. But in the song Yah, that clearly should be defined. No, the Hebrew Israelites are not a religion. It is a people. This is what I mean by disinformation. Join us. Stay into the darkness. I am immune to the light. Okay. So now you got a little sample of what's it going to be like today. Right, this is an early review. There might be songs that grow on you later. Like for me, certain songs might pop up and be hot. Like I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm feeling this now. What's my favorite Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back. But see, that back when I made those decisions, it was only 3 movies out. So it used to be Jedi, then it go to Empire. But Empire is clearly the best Star Wars movie ever. Because you have to think about, at that time, there has never been a movie where the bad guys won. That was the first movie of its kind. Everybody was shocked in the movie theater. As a kid, I was shocked. See, now it's common. You don't get the connection. Because you've seen that before. But back then, people didn't understand it. They're like, it's over? Wait a minute, the bad guys kind of won here. Han Solo's been frozen, he's gone. Luke got his hand cut off. My thing is, people say Damn is a classic, but they can't tell you one thing they love about the album. I've heard that already. The album just dropped and people saying it's a classic. I'm like, in one day? I mean, here's the thing. The first 3 songs are, like, first 3 or 4 songs is pretty good. I don't call Blood a song, but the beat is dope. I wish he would have rapped on it. But DNA comes out and you like, oh, wow, let me strap in. We finna go. We taking off right here. Then the next song come on. And it's all right, but it's not DNA. Then the next song come on. Then you hear Element. So you got about a good 4 or 5 songs. Then the album is so-so, y'all. For real. It's so-so. This is my early review on it, and it's so-so. Of course, Paul Rosenberg said that because his fat butt is eating off Kendrick. You know how I feel about Rosenberg. I don't like Rosenberg. See, all these people are like they go with the hype so much. They don't know how to just stay out of something, or they feel like they got to be a part of it to be in a movement or something. Like, no, it's awesome. More Life, after a couple of listens, I would give it the same listens as I gave More Life. More Life was good, but I said, to me, it was a better album. than Views of the Six. More Life is better than Views of the Six. By far better than Views of the Six. Views of the Six had the same hype as Damn. And the songs did not match up. And I said, wow, he spaced these songs out too far. Because the lineup is wrong. The energy is off. You got a high energy record, and then you come down to something that's really mellow. You all over, the album was all over the place. And that was Views of the Six. More Life was done almost in succession. In one session. So you had one energy, you had the right pacing for the songs. This was done, looked like in one session too. But the hype was so great, you thought the album was going to be better than what it was. When you listen to the Hard Part 4, you're thinking you're going to get songs similar to the Hard Part 4 or the energy like the Hard Part 4. And you didn't get it. What you got was a rendition. What you got was a rendition that you've already heard before. Element is dope. Don't get me wrong. But other than that, of course he got the right marketing team. It don't take a genius it takes money. When you got Complex, you got all the Huffington Post, you have every big news outlet there is on the internet looking out for you. It's kind of hard to go wrong. You got Jimmy Iovine, the biggest name in music since Clive. You know, they run the whole thing. You got Eminem's team backing you up. They all eating off you. Eminem is eating off Kendrick Lamar. Everybody eating off Kendrick. And they don't have nothing to do with him. Why is everybody talking about the album is great and they talking about one song? Element is dope. Yeah, is dope. DNA is dope. I ain't never seen nobody put 3-4 songs in there, or 5 or 6. Dude, listen. This album is okay. It's early. I'm listening to it now again, but for the first 2 listens, I listened to it very clearly for the first 2 times. I listened to the first album. Don't listen to it on your phone. Listen to it in a car. It will definitely have a different effect. Listening to it in the car, I'm like, okay, wow. Okay, all right, I'm feeling this song now. I can hear the bass line, the beat is dope, it goes with everything. Oh, he need to drop that other album. But like I said, I'll listen to it and see if some songs grow on me. But other than that, I mean, I'm not really feeling it. Oh, Doug, you try it again in a car. You might like some songs you didn't like the first time around. Because the first time around, oh my God. If I'd have gave you my review after the first time I heard Damn, woo-wee. Woo-wee. You wouldn't have wanted that review. But DNA is by far the best song on there so far. Like, I knew it right away. Like, when Views of the Six came out, I said Hype was the best song on the album. And I said, I'll see if it changed. But right now, Hype is the best song on the album. Now, I got to get out of here because I got to go to Star Wars Celebration. Don't forget, the Janet Jackson video's up. A couple more videos going to be coming up. Matter of fact, go listen to the ones you probably done missed. Because a lot of them came up already. But I'm out. May the force be with me.